Hey guys, Chad and Lexi here with Canine Revolution Dog Training in Summerville, South Carolina at the Low Country's largest festival, which is a Sweet Tea Festival. Follow us along today as we do some dog training in the festival. All right, we'll see you all around. Sheffield sit, good. Sheffield, yep. Sheffield sit, take a little break in the shade. So just a couple things going through a place like this, the fundamental training protocols. If the dog's doing the right thing, we're going to say good, provide that random reward, which could be physical touch, it could be a food reward. If the dog's disobeying us, both these dogs are remote collar conditioned, so they're good to go on the remote collar. Remember, if your dog has not been through the formal conditioning process and met all the prerequisites for that, we're not going to be doing that. But both these dogs are remote collar conditioned, so if they're doing the wrong thing or if they're out of position, you'll notice as we're walking, you may hear me saying no, but basically if the dog comes out of position, we're going to say no, give a correction. If they're not immediately moving back to proper position, which is right next to us, we might give a little bit of a leash tug guidance to move back to our left side, right? And overall, we want to help the dog learn how to make good decisions, right? Sheffield, down. We want to help the dog learn how to make good decisions on their own so that the owners don't always have to provide every little micromanagement of guidance at all times. We can do that if we need to, but overall we want the dog to make good decisions. So we do that through the fundamental process of rewarding the things that they're doing correctly or the good decisions that they're making, and then holding them accountable if they're disobeying or deviating or making bad decisions, right? So as we move through the whole Sweet Tea Festival here, that's kind of what we're doing. We're going to stop, do some downstay work in the shade because we're also taking environmentals into account, right? Environmentals could be the weather, right? How hot is it? Is it hotter in the sun versus the shade? What's the pavement temperature? All those kind of things. Other environmental considerations are kids, dogs, people. So if I'm walking through a crowd and I see a dog approaching our position that's going to be a problem dog that's going to react or something like that, I'll make sure I get enough space between me and that dog so that dog can't make contact with our dogs or us. You know what I'm saying? Or that's the goal there. So that's what we're doing throughout the time here. We're going to be doing some breaks in the shade to cool off, right? And you're always watching your dog and their behavior. If they're seeming like they're getting too exhausted or overly stimulated, then you'll want to make sure that you give them a break every once in a while, or if you need to roll out from the environment, you can roll out, right? But this is obviously a crazy environment, a lot of stuff going on, so great training opportunity, right? but some of the things we're always going to be rewarding are eye contact. So if the dogs are volunteering eye contact to us instead of what's going on around us, we're definitely rewarding that, right? Good boy. Okay, so we got this dog coming up behind us, not really a problem dog, but if I see some as we walk through, I'll definitely point that out. But even if a dog does make contact like that, we're just gonna make sure our dog's doing what they're supposed to be doing, making good decisions. Even if a dog like that comes up and sniffs them, we want our dog to ignore that and remain focused on the owner in the long run. Right? Hello. No. So bad decision on Sheffield's part to go up and sniff food that someone was holding. So I'm going to say no, give a remote collar correction, keep moving. So that's what I did. So we got this dog right here on my right. Not really a problem dog, right? He's just kind of looking around. Problem dog's a dog that's going to react at you, react at your dog, and how we assess that. Hey, appreciate it, man. And how we assess that is just looking at the other dog's body language, noting their tail position, their ear position, their body position, so on and so forth.